Hi, my name's Elliot. I'm 31 years old. I'm a newly graduated honours psychology student and I'm from Newcastle, big Newcastle Knights supporter, and I have mood disorders as well. I remember I was in year 5 and this is when the first signs of depression sort of came to the front of my head and I thought, hang on, something's going on here. So I was on the monkey bars and I remember thinking, I want to live a life where I'm not nervous all the time. And that's a pretty profound thought to be thinking in year 5, definitely. But unfortunately, it took many years later to finally realise what was going on, that it wasn't just me going through these things, and most importantly, there was a way out of it as well. It was quite a bit after my first sort of signs or symptoms that there might have been something going on mentally for me that I sort of reached out to people. I've got great friends, great friends, and I remember I reached out to them first, not my family. Although I definitely do reach out to my family now, but my friends were amazing. And I remember we had coffee one day at the coffee club at a shopping centre in Newcastle, and we all sat down, there were 10 of us, and I said this big announcement, guys, I've had this diagnosis of depression, generalised anxiety disorder. And then they asked me, what does that mean? And I sort of explained what my day-to-day was like, and then in the end, another 3 of my friends out of the group said, we're going through something similar as well. So not only is that conversation and reaching out so important for you, it can actually help the people around you as well. So what I've found has really worked for me is goal-orientated activities. So I've run marathons because I never thought that I could do it. And guess what? I've done 4 of them now, and that makes you feel pretty good. I do this annually. I pick a day and I write down what my 5-year plan looks like. So I sit there and I daydream for a bit. What realistically would be the perfect situation to be in 5 years' time? But it's not just about daydreaming and dreaming of the best scenario. It's also about creating goals and objectives that will get me to that point. So when I'm faced with decisions that might not have a clear-cut answer, if it's viewed through the paradigm of my 5-year plan, it tends to get a lot clearer for me. In my worst times in years gone by, a big problem has been that I felt like I was just floating through life. There was nothing anchoring me to the moment, and I didn't really know where we were headed. So I was moving around at the whim of the world, and I didn't feel like I had control over my own destiny. But having a meaning and purpose gives you that goal to strive for. And I think it's very true when people say that life is suffering to a certain degree, definitely. But it's that meaning and purpose that makes that suffering worthwhile. That's why we keep getting up and pushing forward, because that big goal is ahead, that big dream, our purpose for living. I think it's very important, first off, to remember that you're not alone. So although our stories are so unique, we can take heart in the fact that we aren't the only one going through this, and that there are other people carrying their own personalised burdens as well. And what is even more important to acknowledge is the fact that people do get over this stuff. They do get better and live amazing, quality, fun-filled lives. And although it can be hard to see through the fog sometimes and I suppose externalise and look at other people's stories and gain inspiration from them, the good thing is that there are people out there kicking goals as well, and there is no reason why you can't do it either. It is very important though, of course, to find out the way that you need to get on your pathway to recovery, but you can definitely do it. And I guess me sitting here today is proof that you can do it, because I didn't think I could, and yet here we are.